YouTube, what the crap's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. A giant battle with the serpents of whatever that is. Serpents of stupid name. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting battle. This is right where we left off from last time. The Samnites have counterattacked me at Thurii. And I'm not really worried about most of their battle. I mean, they have a ballista and some spears, and but they have 2 of these Italian noble cav, and then 3 of them in this army. And you all may be like, Eric, it's just Italian noble cav. I don't know if you all know this or not, but Italian noble cav is a clone of mercenary Campanian cav. They're like the same thing. So these guys have some serious cavalry power. I'm going to have to make sure and deal with them with hot bite support. I do have a good number of skirmishers, but see, that's the thing, is they have some serious cavalry power and some serious ballista. So I do believe I'm actually going to fight. Well, it looks like we'll be fighting in the city. I don't really have an option, so let's go ahead and fight this. We'll control a large army. What do I have in that? Nothing, pretty much, because we just captured the city. So it's a good thing I didn't take massive losses, and I can kind of barricade certain points of the city, but that Italian noble cav is going to be hard to kill. And I'm also going to have to sneak some cavalry out around theirs in order to get at their ballista, because I don't want to be all cramped up defending a town center and taking ballista fire from 5 ballistas. It would be very, very bad. So I'm actually a little bit worried about this. This could be potentially very bad for me. Infantry-wise, I'm not worried, but the AI can do a lot with 5 ballista and 5 noble cav. Since they're going to have a few buffs here, I think I have them on the hard setting, which means they'll get a few buffs beyond what the unit's actually capable of, which is quite a bit in and of itself. So I think what I'll do is just kind of camp my troops out behind some of these buildings. Yeah, there we go. I might put some of these units out here as bait for the ballista. See if we can waste some ammo. Put one here and one there. Yeah, just want to waste some ammo. Let's put my slingers back here. And I have my 4 Carthaginian cav. I wonder if they can hide in these. In this little orchard. No? Maybe here? Looks like they can pretty much hide here. Because what I'd like to do is keep them hidden. And I'm going to keep my elephants way back too, because I don't want the ballista getting shots at them. I want to keep my cavalry hidden and see if I can get the Samnites to engage me in this vicinity, and then when they do, I can spring my cav out and go kill all their ballistas. And then I've just got my guys kind of hiding behind buildings for ballista cover. These guys will probably be more successful because they have a good hiding place. This building's not so tall and kind of destroyed. But I'm sure the AI will take the ballista bait here. They should. I don't imagine they'll not fire at the closest unit. There we go.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
And that's why you don't work for Patchy. These poor guys are going to get kerblastinated. Here comes round 2. But see, this is all going to be wasted ammo for that ballista, so even if it's just a couple of volleys, it's totally worth it. Oh my gosh, that Italian noble cavalry. Here it is. That stuff is going to be a huge pain to get rid of. So I'm just going to keep all my units hidden on the town center. I think I can hold the enemy off, you know, from a barricaded position where their cavalry can't get free rein. And like I said, I'll just try and soak up some ballista fire.
The men are wavering.
That's just my my bait unit that's out here. Hopefully they get one more volley off. That will have wasted like 4 ballista volleys. Come on, fire again, fire again. Yes! Good, we wasted like a whole bunch of ballista volleys there. Yeah, and you poor guys thought you were gonna live. Oh, yep, they're dead. Now let's reveal this unit here so that hopefully the AI will chase it, shoot at it. There we go. They should see it. We've got some of their units following. The ballista's taking aim. Even if we can get one volley to fire at these peasants, yes. We got a volley fired at the peasants. So just keep wasting ballista ammo. I don't know, how are you all liking this Rome 2 music, man? Honestly, I love this stuff. It's fantastic. Hopefully you all are enjoying it. Keep my war elephants way back here safe. Yeah, check it out. Taking ballista volleys, leading off whole units of Italian spearmen. in the face of an entire enemy army, an overwhelming artillery fire, 2 peasants and their leader stand. Oh! Brutal friendly fire from the AI's ballista. Tell me that wasn't worth it. Okay, shameful display, whatever. Those men are heroes. Those are like Patchy's war heroes there. Alright, let's just see if we can get the enemy troops lured into the town center. These ballista are probably not too far outside of range of these guys, it's just that they're hidden from view. And the AI will want to try and capture the capture point even though it's not a victory point. Okay. Here comes a lot of the enemy cav. Let's get this sword unit back here to safety, because that's a noble fighter. Depends on how the AI approaches. I'll either bring swords up, or I'll bring... I'm going to still keep my units kind of behind this building a little. If they bring cav up first, I'll start off with Carthaginian hoplites, and if I lose some units, it doesn't matter. We just really got to kill these Samnite armies. Yeah, look, the AI is doing snake formation, trying to get around my flank and get to my swordsmen. Alright, good. We've intercepted them. And we got more cav coming in from this flank. This is really good. All the enemy cavs coming in on me. I think now is going to be the appropriate time to spring these 2 cav out. There we go. AI is kind of engaging and disengaging with its cav. Let's see if I even got any kills. Yeah, I did. Got a lot of kills there, actually. Even got Balearic slingers taking some shots. The Italian cavalry's trying to get around me, I think. This is good. I think we're going to be able to break our cavalry loose and accomplish what it is that we want to. Let's go ahead and break out all of them. Got my slingers kind of back in the back, just firing support shots. Just really want to play with the enemy cavalry here until look at this. I mean, that noble cavalry is killing my hoplites, like, just head on. I mean, I'm down like half my men. I am getting a good number of kills on the noble cav, which is important. In fact, let's pull back these noble fighters. We'd rather risk different units first, because this noble fighter is worth more. We'll just kind of use an attrition deal here on the AI. I may be getting friendly fire with my own slingers too. It's hard to say, but I need to do all the damage I can. Okay, got 1 cav unit swinging around into that ballista, and then I'll have another. Alright, I think we're in good shape. And now we're getting more and more cavalry pouring into this. Yeah, my hoplites are actually really paying for themselves here. Getting a lot of important kills against the Italian cav. Doing good, doing good. Alright. Yeah, I'll try and get you all some close-ups. Yeah, here's the action. I'm kind of sacrificing these hoplites to kill cavalry. And my slingers are throwing in fire from behind everything, and we are getting a lot of cavalry kills. And here, where my hoplites are going to get engaged with spears, I'll go ahead and back up and bring swords into that fight. Gonna just kill all these ballista. And once we get rid of the ballista, we're going to be in really good shape. So my cavalry's doing well.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Looks like my
Shameful display.
looks like my hoplites finally routed, but did a pretty stellar job up to that point. Yeah, we got even more Italian noble cav coming in though, so I mean there's going to be a great number more casualties on my troops before this is over. Just keep pouring in slinger fire. See if we can support my men with some extra kills. Of course, anytime an enemy general goes down, that's good. Keep my noble fighters back to support morale. And then we can now bring my, well, it's going to be kind of tricky to get my war elephants in here, actually, because I don't want to get them in the fire of my own slingers. Okay, all enemy ballista units are now dead. and my Carthaginian cav can perform some rear charges. So good, we minimized the ballista damage. Took heavy damage to my hoplites. Let's go ahead and pull them out of the fight, see if we can save one unit. I'm going to pour some more infantry onto this flank. And I don't remember if this general has dread or not, but we really do need to get him over here. Let's bring him over to the flank of this fight. There's some levy slingers around, not too concerned about them.
Our general is under attack.
Let's cease fire with our slingers. Don't think we need them at the moment. Yeah, now that we've got our general closer, some of the morale for the enemy is a little lower. What is this? Yeah, we don't want to engage that Italian noble cav. Let's keep our own cavalry back here hidden. That Italian noble cav will rip us to shreds. Let's see what we got. Samnite warriors coming in. That's a pretty heavy infantry unit. Not the best attack, but a very high armor. And the AI is kind of sitting back here with the rest of its infantry. They still have some Italian noble cav here and here, so 2 units at least still roaming about. Those are my #1 concern at the moment. I'm still saving slinger ammo in case it's needed. In fact, if I move up just a little, I might be able to get in range of that enemy noble cav general over there. And those skirmishers might be trying to, or those slingers, I'm not sure what they're doing. They may be trying to go for my elephants. Okay, what are these guys? Oh crap, we got skirmishers on us. We're gonna need to disrupt that. I don't want them getting all these kills on my swordsmen, so let's... Good grief, they're going straight for my noble fighters too. Let's see if we can get around this. Yeah, all those skirmishers are getting... They've already killed 20 of my noble fighters. I don't know how they're still in range. They've got to be on the edge of range. Yeah, but now they're just getting like clean shots into my massive melee troops, so I'm actually feeding the AI good kills right now. Might be able to get some shots with my slingers. Let's try it out. And then I'll send my hoplites around this way. Yeah, let's get in this gap here. Take more troops to the gap. I think overall, I mean, we're doing pretty well. It's going to be a fairly costly battle, but it should turn out alright. My slingers are getting some kills here. And good grief, these stinking mercenary Cretan archers now.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm taking quite a bit of missile fire at this point, which is bad. But I should be able to get to the enemy skirmishers here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm getting good shots against those Cretan archers, and now I've got my cavalry coming in. This ought to lure their spears into the fight too. Enemy AI spears are kind of like horse-seeking missiles. As soon as they see them, they just get all locked on, and that's just all there is to it. We've got the Cretan archers pushed back. Let's go ahead and do a rear charge while the enemy spears are out of position. So my slinger's doing a good job of pushing back enemy units.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yeah, I'm losing men. Okay, this is not good, because now I do have a ton of spears coming up behind me, so I've got to hurry and disengage. See if I can snake my men past the enemy. Not as easily as they do it to me, unfortunately. But now we can engage these spears. These infantry over here ought to be able to hold okay. Let's bring my noble fighters up. Again, this is going to be a fairly costly battle, but I think we can get a good victory here. There we go. I've exchanged my Carthaginian cav out of that fight. Those mercenary Samnite warriors are putting up a really good fight. Okay, we should be able to get to these levy skirmishers who are trapped up in here. Caused a waver on the spearmen as they got hit from behind. And then we're going to have to get out of that fight. So we got spears bearing down on us. Enemy's definitely putting up a strong fight. And like I said, I knew that they had the right units to do it. Because these Those noble,
Entire unit has perished.
those mercenary noble cavalry are very powerful. Now the biggest thing I'm worried about is getting counterattacked by a big Roman army. And we're going to keep these cavalry free and see if we can run down fleeing enemy troops, ones that are of importance to us at least. There's an
The battle is turning in our favor.
mercenary noble cav fleeing levy slingers. These spearmen are starting to rout. Sweet. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and continue the battle briefly. This may not be the most exciting thing for you all, but this is going to be important for me to go ahead and run down this blob of troops. The enemy general will probably get away, but it's actually probably better that he gets away and he's damaged rather than me killing him and they get a whole new unit of mercenary noble cav. So, pretty severe damage to my infantry corps, but it's going to survive. General survives, so lots of key victories there for me. Enemy ballista is completely destroyed. So yeah, definitely some key victories for us. Let's go ahead and pull these men clear out of the city rather than just chasing the back of this blob of fleeing men. Come on, let's get out of the way. Let my cavalry do their work. Yeah, over here we've got a real nice killing field going. All these shattered units trying to get around the edge of the city, and I'm just chasing them down. We'll just keep chasing these guys. What units do we have? Italian swordsmen, mostly dead. That's the noble cav, it's mostly dead. Just tons of spearmen. And we can just go ahead and take these guys out. I'm going to keep forcing my cavalry just to run forward. Let's see, they're up to quite a few kills on my cav units so far. And those, you can see that my general was really hurting the enemy morale, and then just getting some cavalry behind him was key too. So that's always a good strategy in Total War. Like, sometimes even if you don't perform a rear charge, just getting the enemy outflanked causes a morale penalty. So it's certainly something to take into account. Get those levy slingers and skirmishers. Just keep chasing all these guys down. An Italian swordsman unit here with 96 men left. Go ahead and take them out. Look at them getting pinned against the building. Yeah, Thurii has turned into a very bloody affair here. My cavalry taking home a large number of kills. Levy slingers are almost dead. Levy skirmishers. Ooh, we should probably take out those Cretan archers. Samnite warriors would have been a good one to take out too. I might dedicate one of these cav to try and run down that Samnite warrior. They're moving pretty slow. We might be able to catch them. Got a lot more fleeing troops out here, so let's get our cav out in that vicinity. I think we've beat up that swordsman unit quite enough. If it does get away, which it probably will, it'll be badly damaged. Let's see if we're gonna catch some of these guys. Come on, get those Samnite warriors. Italian swordsmen. Yeah, I want to kill the Cretan archers first. And here we go. We're all over these guys now. So Italian spearmen, not worried about spearmen. I mean, if they're all spearmen, I'll go for it. I just want to make sure that I'm running down some of the largest, most important targets here. So there we go. Yeah, and I have caught these mercenary Samnite warriors. I'd really like to completely destroy them, because that's a pretty capable unit. It's, again, pretty weak attack, but extremely high armor and good defense. They're a very capable unit. You saw them putting up a very stout fight against my Libyan infantry. We definitely want to get rid of those guys. Italian spearmen's a fairly small unit. What's some of this other stuff here? Italian swordsmen, I'll go finish them off. My cavalry doing a great job of running people down over here. Let's see where the kills are at. 246, 233, 149, 172. Good. So we're going to send home most of the Samnite units dead upon their shield, as the Spartans would say. So this is going to be a pretty great deal. Nice, 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 nice. Italian spears are shattered. Italian spearmen. Let's go after those guys. Oh, those Italian spearmen are split up all over the map, apparently. Yeah, that happens sometimes too. The enemy will flee in like all kinds of different directions. How many of those Samnite warriors did we get? I think we got them all. Good. So they're gone. Just keep running down some of these last units. See if we can catch a few of these Italian spearmen before they hit the red line. We can probably get a couple of them at least. Come on, get them, get them, get them, get them. Yeah, I don't do this a lot because number one, it wastes a lot of recording time, but number two, it's not always quite this necessary. But with my army this beat up, we've got to make sure that the AI doesn't just come back with like another army and just have a ton of men, because I'm at very high risk of being counterattacked by some other armies in the area. Like the Samnites may have a couple more stacks of troops. It's possible. If that's the case, I'm dead, and the army behind that's going to have to come in and clear it out. So losing this many men is a huge risk. But I mean, the Samnites had a lot of troops, and some of them were really good troops, like their noble cavalry. Very good, very good cav. They're just hard to kill.
Cavalry!
We might be able to get a last few of these Italian spearmen before they hit the red line. They're like, come on, almost there. The spear's so heavy, and the shield is too. Why I don't drop it is some kind of mystery. Oh, they redlined. They're good. Alright, so I think we're good here. Let's quit the battle. And it says a close victory, but to be honest, that's kind of a crushing victory. 2,485 kills for my men, 2,616 total losses for the Samnites. I'd say that was a crushing victory. They did kill a large number of my men, but I mean, they got crushed. And this is actually good here. See, that general goes away alive, but badly damaged, so that, again, next turn they don't come back with a full stack, or a full unit. Here I killed all three of these guys. I don't know if they'll replace all those units, but but at least their ballista are gone, all of them. So that's really good. And the only thing I lost was 2 Libyan infantry. Kind of stinks that it was Libyan infantry, but I can recruit some mercenaries if I have to, just to fill the gaps. So let's kill the prisoners, send the Samnites packing, and hope to goodness they don't have more stacks back there. They do not. There is no way you're getting a peace treaty after what you pulled. So, see if the Veneti do anything. They'll probably just pester me with agents. It's possible they might have some little armies wanting to attack me. Libya. This is actually a pretty exciting point in this campaign. I like being in this position. There's a rebel army that wants to take back the city here. And it says they're going to win because I only have like 2 mob for a garrison. And it's quite possible because they're going to get ladders. If they weren't going to get ladders, I'd be more than happy to take them on. So we're going to have to lose this province to rebels, which is going to be Insubre rebels there, it looks like. But we'll come back and take it back. It's just kind of a nuisance because of the Veneti going everywhere and capturing stuff and causing more trouble than they were really worth. We're going to counter the rumors, even though it wastes my money. So let's keep using our agents to cause as much disruption as possible. Like, see if we can pin down this Veneti army. We'll poison their provisions. And it was successful, which means some of their men get damaged, and then also it should have an effect on how far they can move, so they can only move half their range. And then I want to finish off the Veneti here, so I'm going to keep pushing the attack this way. Even though my elephants are kind of beat up, we'll be alright. We can keep that unit alive. And then these, let's see, this agent I can't. It must be crossing the river that's going to hold them up, so yeah. We'll get them as close to position as we can. There's a big Roman army at Pisaurum, or however you say that, Pisaurum. Let's see if we can get rid of this Etruscan agent here before he gives me any grief. Try to assassinate him. There we go.
Success, my lord.
I want to keep Hannibal's army from getting screwed with by that agent. The Veneti agent over here causing trouble at Genoa. That's probably part of the reason for the rebellion. The province will stabilize eventually, and of course I'd put a general here just to keep the province a little safer. You know, when there's an elephant unit there, it's not quite so easy for the enemy to just march on through it. And let's see, we can get things started in Thurii. We're going to need to go ahead and build the right barracks there. Shrine of Balhaman. We can go ahead and upgrade the docks here. Let's go for a harbor. And we can upgrade the fishing village. I have a ton of food, so I'm going to go for the quarry and then a blacksmith or a workshop. Quarry, not quarry. My bad. Pretty bad grammar on my part there. So I think we need to counterattack the Samnites at Buxentum. So I want to go ahead and move this army up into position to protect my border. So the only way the Samnites can get to this weakened army is if they come all the way around. The Romans might possibly come at me, but I think... In fact, let's back this army up just a smidge.
The way is blocked. Our path is blocked.
Get the heck out of the way, dummy.
I know.
Okay, yeah, I want to be within reinforcement range of this other army in case the Romans come at me. Here, let's use our spy, see if we can get lucky and just even wound this agent. There we go. So he can't cause trouble for me this turn in, so that'll be perfect. Alright. Roman fleet's back here, but no particular trouble at the moment. I'm nearly out of money for this turn. I've had to spend quite a lot. And I'll just try and retrain the Libyan infantry into that army when that barracks is finished here after 3 turns. If I have to, I'll go ahead and pull mercenary troops, but I have a pretty strong army here still that should be able to defend, especially with reinforcements nearby. This huge pike and hoplite army with cav and ballistas, that'll be a pretty formidable army. The ballistas alone, fairly formidable. This is under my control. Hannibal probably shouldn't lash out any further yet, so I actually think we're in pretty good position here. This is probably going to be where I end this particular episode, and of course I will be back to bring you more soon. Let's go to covert action, or ooh man, dread. I think I'll take dread before covert action in this case, because night attack's going to be secondary. I forgot though that my army is here standing ready to take Carolus, and that we had completely defeated most of their guys at sea. So actually, you know, I have a really good chance of winning this, but this is a fairly substantial Roman garrison. They're mostly Hastati, but I will definitely go ahead and play this. This is where we'll pick up next time. HeirofCarthage, signing off for now.